Have you ever stood at your front door, keys in hand, only to realize you have absolutely no idea where you put your wallet? Or searched every room for your glasses, only to find them on your head? Most of us laugh it off and say it is just part of getting older. But what if that laughter is covering up something your brain is urgently trying to tell you? Here is a truth that most people are not aware of. What feels like simple forgetfulness is often the first visible signal of a process that started years earlier, deep inside your brain. Leading neuroscience research teams tracking tens of thousands of people over 2 decades have confirmed that by the time you notice memory slipping, synaptic connections, the actual physical bridges between your brain cells, have already been quietly disappearing for years. And the condition driving this loss faster than aging alone is chronic brain inflammation. Your brain contains approximately 86 billion neurons. These cells communicate through roughly 100 trillion synaptic connections. And the strength and density of that network is what determines your memory sharpness, processing speed, and mental clarity. When chronic inflammation takes hold inside the brain, specialized immune cells called microglia become overactivated and begin releasing inflammatory compounds that attack and erode synaptic connections. A 20-year longitudinal study confirmed that individuals with sustained brain inflammation experienced cognitive decline at a rate 2.4 times faster than those without it. That is not a small difference. That is the gap between staying sharp and losing yourself gradually. But here is the genuinely exciting part. Neuroscience has confirmed something remarkable. The brain retains the ability to form new synaptic connections at any age. This is called neuroplasticity. The key molecule driving this process is BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, essentially a natural growth hormone for your neurons. High BDNF levels mean your brain can repair damaged connections, form new memories efficiently, and resist cognitive decline. The right foods, movement, and sleep can directly increase BDNF, and the right foods can begin shifting things in as little as 2 weeks. The first brain-protecting food is fatty fish. Mackerel, sardines, and salmon are rich in DHA, an omega-3 fatty acid that makes up approximately 60% of your brain's fat content. DHA keeps neuronal membranes flexible so that electrical signals pass quickly and efficiently between cells. A long-term cohort study found that people who ate fatty fish twice or more per week experienced memory decline at a rate 47%. Slower than those who rarely ate it. Food-based DHA consistently outperforms supplements in research, so aim for 2 to 3 servings weekly. The second is blueberries. These small fruits contain anthocyanins, powerful flavonoids that cross the blood-brain barrier directly. They eliminate free radicals damaging brain cells, suppress neuroinflammation, and increase cerebral blood flow. In a 12-week clinical trial with older adults showing early memory decline, regular blueberry consumption produced measurable improvements in memory function and cognitive task performance. Blueberry polyphenols have also been shown to directly raise BDNF levels. One daily handful of around 100 to 150 grams is enough. And frozen blueberries retain nearly identical polyphenol levels as fresh ones. Third are walnuts, and it is no coincidence they look like a tiny brain. Walnuts deliver omega-3, vitamin E, and polyphenols simultaneously, 3 distinct neuroprotective compounds in a single food. Vitamin E acts as a shield around neuronal cell membranes, blocking oxidative damage. In a large multinational cognitive study, older adults eating about 30 grams of walnuts daily scored 11.2% higher on cognitive function assessments than those who did not. Working memory and processing speed both showed clear improvement. 4 or 5 walnuts with breakfast is all it takes. Fourth is turmeric. Curcumin, the active compound in turmeric, is one of the most actively studied neuroprotective substances in modern brain science. Research suggests curcumin may inhibit the formation of amyloid beta plaques, the toxic protein deposits associated with Alzheimer's progression, and may help clear existing accumulations. In a clinical trial using a bioavailable form of curcumin, participants showed significantly improved working memory and sustained attention compared to the placebo group. The critical detail is bioavailability. Curcumin alone is poorly absorbed. But adding black pepper increases absorption by over 2000%. Add a pinch of turmeric and black pepper to eggs, soups, or rice daily. Fifth are eggs. The yolk contains choline, the direct precursor to acetylcholine, the neurotransmitter most responsible for memory formation and retrieval. Acetylcholine is among the first neurotransmitter systems to deteriorate in cognitive decline. Eggs also provide vitamin B12 and phosphatidylserine, a compound shown in a 6-month clinical study to significantly improve short-term memory and delayed recall in older adults. 1 or 2 eggs daily represents one of the simplest and most cost-effective ways to fuel your brain. Now for your 7-day starting plan. Days 1 and 2 establish your baseline. Each morning, try to recall 3 specific things from the previous 2 days and write them down. Add 2 eggs to your daily meals. Days 3 and 4 upgrade your diet. Add a handful of blueberries mixed into yogurt at breakfast and include a serving of fatty fish at lunch or dinner. Days 5 and 6 add movement. A brisk 30-minute walk after dinner raises BDNF measurably within weeks. Days 7 and beyond, compare your recall from day 1 and notice any changes in clarity or ease. One essential caution: if your forgetting is accelerating rapidly, if you are losing entire conversations, getting lost in familiar places, or not recognizing people you know well, please see a neurologist without delay. Early intervention for mild cognitive impairment offers a genuine window to slow progression. Also, those taking blood thinners should consult their doctor before significantly increasing omega-3 or turmeric intake. Your brain does not stop rebuilding at any age. What you eat, how you move, and how well you sleep determine whether those neural bridges strengthen or erode. The 5 foods discussed today: fatty fish, blueberries, walnuts, turmeric, and eggs, combined with daily movement and quality sleep, give your brain the raw materials it needs to start reconnecting. Subscribe for more, share this with someone you love, and start today.